Welcome back to the channel. It's Elijah. We're here today with the Flash episode, The Mask of the Red Death. Where it says part 1, which means a 2-part episode. Last time on the Flash, they revealed the identity of the Red Death, and it was Batwoman, as many expected. Which I said in the other video makes sense, being that she's the Bat character of this universe. Even though I had a preference, I hope that they bought Stephen Amell back for the Arrow to be it. But the Bat character gets to be Red Death, so that makes sense. Last episode we did a heist with a bunch of rogues, which we had Mark trade on Team Flash, or the new Rogue Team Flash, when it comes to getting what they needed and giving it to Red Death. So we'll dive in this episode. This is the final season of the Flash. This is my first reaction. We're gonna do a review, and we're gonna talk about the episode when it's done. If you have any other videos, TV shows, and movie you want me to watch, drop it in the comment section, and I'll be sure to get to it. Let's start. We started with somebody building something. Mark building something. Oh, it's that treadmill that Red Death need.
How long until it's finished?
It's gonna take a lot longer than it would otherwise if you keep interrupting me.
How long? Always getting your girlfriend back not important anymore.
Oh yeah, he won't Frost back.
This machine, I don't know what you want it for. I don't care. It's none of my business. But sure would be helpful to know how you expect me to power it.
Leave the power source to me.
Okay. You do realize this thing takes enough juice to light up the whole eastern seaboard?
Are you doubting me?
No, I'm not.
Surprise, you're all the same, aren't you? Criminals. A superstitious and cowardly lot, quivering like mice in their little holes.
I cannot wait to see her backstory of how she got like this. And they're gonna do the demonic voice. It sounds so Power Ranger, like Power Ranger just then.
So we don't know who the Rogue's new partner is or what they would need the cosmic treadmill for, but we do know that he's a speedster.
And he's the new avatar for the negative speed force.
So if this new speedster,
But he's not an Avatar, right? She ain't an Avatar.
won't he try to kill you?
They all do.
I'm not so sure. Back at Fort Lucia, when he had disabled my powers, he could have killed me right on the spot, but he didn't. Maybe he doesn't want to be the Avatar. Maybe he's just been corrupted by negative speed.
I mean, I doubt it.
See,
Whatever this new Avatar is doing with the treadmill.
they kind of spoiled it when they said that Batwoman was missing in that episode. And I don't get why Barry them not thinking to connect it.
I can pull him back from the brink.
Harry, Don got himself killed. You didn't cause that.
But I won't let anyone go down that same path. Not if I can help it. Alright, I need to go to Star Labs. Chester and I are gonna reset the satellites to scan for the Avatar.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here.
I don't think she's an Avatar.
His coordinates I asked for. Ryan Walter's last known location the day that she disappeared. She's the CEO of Wayne Enterprises, and now this new Avatar is handing out Wayne tag. That's not a coincidence.
But it's lucky to have you in her corner.
Thanks. Be safe out there.
The night before the Red Panther's second game,
Papa Joe.
Peyton has a dream that he's a soccer superhero. Hey,
But I forget they have a kid at first.
Growing happens when love is at home.
Leftovers in the fridge.
Thank you. I'm starving.
Is there Joe looking at places without her?
What's this?
Take this upstairs. Be right there, okay? Look, you know how I've been thinking about us leaving the city.
Because you were worried about me being out on the front lines, but we said that we would talk about that together. But you're talking to a realtor?
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do it behind her back,
This
Joe.
house, and it's perfect for us.
She can read your mind.
Elevated school district. It has a huge backyard for Jenna to play in.
Joe, it's a 2-hour commute from Central City. Did you think about my job? I have a law practice.
It has an extra room that's perfect for the home office. I think we should take a look at it. It won't be on the market for long.
I'm not looking at any houses, not until we've thought about what a move like this would even mean for the both of us.
You're right. I'm just gonna get her tucked in.
He just worried though. He done seen the stuff Barry went through since being the Flash. I don't want to see her go through the same stuff with her own group of villains at one point. Makes sense.
Timing right now. Okay. Gideon's picked up the tachyon signature we pulled off my suit. I'm here to talk.
Well, all their voices gotta sound the same. Savitar, Zoom, and Red Delph with that
I know what
Flash.
you're doing. You're trying to build a cosmic treadmill. But if you tell me why you're doing this, where your powers come from, maybe I can help. And we can solve everything without more fighting. I just need to know what it is you want and who you really are.
You want to know who I am? I'm the last glimmer of crimson Achilles sees before he draws his final breath. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am
Red Delph.
What's the matter, Flash? You seem terrified.
Oh, not this guy again, man. I forgot about what he could do to you. Took everybody power away.
world.
Flash, can you hear me? Flash.
I'm guessing Starlight House got back up. I'm generator for that computer.
Wakey, wakey.
Dang, they got him.
Where am I?
You're in hell. So don't even bother trying to run.
Ivalo, you're in it for the money. Why join up with killers?
You let me rot in that pipeline of yours for 9 months. I've been waiting to get even a long time. Now, what should we do with you?
Better, better idea. Why don't we see who's behind the mask?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Are you? That is, unless what you want is to get pumped full of 50,000 volts from a booby trap in his account.
He would have it set up like that.
What are you still doing with these guys?
My job.
Making a treadmill.
You're gonna build the Red Death's cosmic treadmill for him
him. Somebody needs to catch up.
That machine can tap into forces beyond anyone's control. If she uses it, it could damage the whole timeline, destroy countless lives.
But she won't.
Get back to work. The rest of you, guard the entrances. The blackout should keep the police busy, but it won't be long before his foolish teammates attempt a rescue mission. You said you wanted to talk, Flash, so let's talk.
Take the mask off.
Damn it. Comms are still down and I can't get a hold of Iris or Joe and Cecile.
They'll be okay. Cecile is strong. She can protect them.
Sweet Whistwiggin. That was one of the strongest electromagnetic.
I do not like this version of Frost, by the way. It's just not sticking for me.
Even with our backup generators, we're only operating at 20%.
Snow,
power.
that's the name
Close
of
enough
it.
to
I'm
reestablish
not really a
contact
fan
with
of
our
it.
satellites.
So we have no way.
This last time we had contact, he was with Red Death and Bivlo. If he's not here by now, they probably took him
Yep,
somewhere.
got him.
In a lightning storm, hot air and cold air come together. When the liquid droplets and the ice crystals collide, they become static electricity, something they never could have been before.
Okay. What does that have to do with us?
We need to collide with our opposites to solve our problem.
Wait, are you saying we need to call Barry's rogues?
Yep, call the road.
I could use our CB radio to send out a distress call at 160 hertz. Hartley uses that frequency with his crew.
Sounds like a long shot.
Bring my boy Goldface back through though.
Right now, so done.
What a sight. The so-called fastest man alive. Helpless, chained, powerless.
I don't know who you are. I know how much hate you must feel for me. But it isn't yours. It's the negative speed force influencing you. It feeds off your rage and anger. Now it's corrupted your mind.
And you think I can be saved?
I've seen it happen before. The power that's inside you is strong. But we can beat it. I can help you if you let me.
Always seeing the best in your enemies and the worst in yourself.
Take the crowd out. I hate that voice. Hate that voice.
How would you know that?
Because I know you are a pathetic excuse for a hero.
Dang.
Willing to stab his friends in the back.
Damn. You got his nerve?
Duty. What do you want with me?
Nothing that can't be easily taken.
Go speed.
You're just one part of my plan. There's someone else who's far more important than you. Someone who will ensure my success. Your lightning rod.
Iris.
Iris.
Yeah. Kill for Iris.
Hello?
I don't see Red Death knocking. Unless she's showing up as Batwoman.
Hello? Who's there?
Iris West Allen?
Yep.
Ryan Walter?
Showing up.
Just interested even next this wave pass over my car.
I wonder what she need Iris for, that she's playing this role instead of just going and running and snatching her up as Red Death. Why she care to mingle with her?
We've been dealing with a new enemy. Barry thinks he's the avatar of the negative speed force. Let me guess. You're an evil speedster who wears red armor. Yeah, a few days back, I was on patrol in Gotham. This speedster blindsided me, beat my ass, left me for dead outside the Palisades.
Called himself the Red Death.
When he attacked you, did he steal anything, gear, tech?
Yeah, he ransacked my utility belt. How'd you guess?
This Red Death has been handing out weapons to his new allies. Advanced versions of Wayne
Talking
Tech.
to her.
I could have used that equipment. Took me forever to drag myself back to the Batcave. Then Luke told me you guys were looking for me, so I thought I'd just show up and pay you a visit.
You got from Gotham to Central City in a day?
My car drives really fast. But not as fast as your husband. Where is Barry anyway?
He's at Star Labs. At least, I don't know, I think he is. My phone stopped working when the power went out.
Well, I appreciate you bandaging me up in the middle of all of this. But right now, I want to help you take down this Red Death.
Hit by an EMP and now back to crime fighting already.
Everybody's
Or
got
doing
their limits.
crime.
I ignore mine.
Iris, you gotta read, son. It's off bow.
It's the brain trust that lost the Flash?
Oh, thank Crom. You got our SOS.
You think I wouldn't notice someone tapping Morse code into my private frequency?
Oh, the blackout knocked out every car battery in the city, so we had to hoof it over here.
And we appreciate that, truly.
Yeah, so what do we do? Mount a search party? Hit the known road hangouts?
Please, Garcia. I came prepared. I'll help. Meet the harmonic frequency tracer. We
I
set
like
the
this.
Flash
I like this
vibration
thing with the
biometrics.
rolls. I don't know why.
Find them
Maybe because I
anywhere.
like Goldface a lot.
And watch and learn. No signal. Something must be wrong with your biometric system.
Your what? There's something wrong with your toy.
So I want your toy.
Come on. What's the first thing you do to any detainee in this town? You better cuff him.
If the Flash doesn't have his speed, then the tracer's not.
I'm aware of that.
Leave Iris alone. She's got nothing to do with this.
Wait. It's Red Death in two places right now?
You don't understand. The negative speed inside you is clouding your mind. It's making you believe I've done something awful to you, but I haven't. The negative speed force, it wants to make you its champion. It's Avatar. That's why it gave you these powers. So it can pit you against me. It wants to upset the balance of reality.
Is that where you think I get my powers from, Flash? And then I'm some kind of herald for the dark cosmos. Oh no, Flash.
Whoa, what?
I'm something far more powerful.
Whoa, didn't see that coming.
You're controlling it remotely.
I built this armor.
So yeah, it's controlling the armor with him while she talking to Iris.
You're not the Avatar. Your speed's artificial.
Mm.
Only organic speed can power the treadmill. That's why I'm here.
You will be my fuel source, Flash. And once you start running, you won't stop until you die.
Run until you die.
Power the treadmill. That's why I'm here.
You okay?
Yeah. It's been a long day. So, you must stay busy. You run that company, CCC Media, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I want Iris. Feel something wrong with this motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of the podcast. Any great?
No, I'm okay.
You gotta get some eerie feelings
Great,
from her,
so
man.
The Red Death has got all of its pieces that he needs for his treadmill. Any idea what he has planned next?
I was like, how you know about treadmill?
No idea. But the blackout has got to be connected somehow.
Well, looks like he's got plenty of help.
Yeah. Thankfully, so does Barry.
All right, now you showing her his
He's
plans.
working with criminals too.
Reformed. Mostly.
There's no such thing.
was killed by the Royal Flush Gang. I wouldn't trust rogues either.
Yeah, but you know that was a long time ago.
Or just shoot.
Was this something I said?
Ryan Wilder's mother was killed by the Wonderland Gang. The real Ryan has never been in this house either. Here you are, walking around like you own the place. So who the hell are you?
A crazy bitch.
Iris, this is gonna be hard to believe, but where I'm from, I'm your best friend. Okay, my name is Ryan Wilder, but I'm from another timeline, one just like this one, except for there, the Flash is the world's greatest villain.
Oh, okay.
It's you, isn't it? Red Death?
Yep.
Are you here to kill me?
If I wanted to hurt you, I would have done it already.
So what, you're just here to lie?
So is Red Death the hero in her
I'm
timeline?
saying I was your big bad, you would have thrown me in the pipeline. I know you, Iris. I thought if you got to know me, if we formed a connection before I had to drop this bomb, you'd hear me out.
I want the truth.
Where I'm from, there is no Batman. The Waynes adopted me when I was only days old, and when they were gunned down in the alley, I swore to protect my city at all costs. For 10 years, I locked up the dregs of society. Hush. Simon hurt even my own brother, only to see them escape Arkham and go right back to preying on the innocent. I was Gotham's protector, and I was losing the fight. So I did what had to be done. I studied the technology of my enemies, and I engineered my own versions of it.
So that's where the rogues' new weapons come from.
Eventually, I decided to study the abilities of other heroes, starting with my ally from the League,
League of Justice.
Flash. I mined the data from Flash's suit and used it to create my own armor, my own artificial speed force.
You really expect me to believe that you stole super speed to fight crime?
Not fight, eliminate.
Eliminate, so they would even kill him.
Flash's power, I could put a criminal behind bars before they even thought of committing a crime. Don't you see? The people of Gotham, they were suffering.
I don't believe him.
They deserved a hero who could make a real difference.
I don't believe him.
I found a way to stop crime permanently, something he failed to accomplish. So he freed his rogues from Iron Heights and led them on a war against me. They tore apart my entire city trying to kill me.
So I don't know if he's a bad guy, like you said he
Flash
was.
has his demons. I tried to hide in the Speed Force, but my speed's not organic, so it rejected me. When it threw me out, I ended up in this timeline. But I need to go back.
And that's why you need the cosmic treadmill.
My Flash was out of control. I can only imagine what he's done in my world since I've been gone. Iris, your Flash is lightning rod in every timeline. You can convince him to stand down and end this rogue war he started. Please. You're
Wait, so
my
is she
only
dead in that other timeline then?
Joe, I do not need to use my empathic abilities to know that there is something that you are not telling me. So what? What is it? Why this sudden rush to get out of Central City? What is it really about?
Okay, I'm glad that we still, dealing with this story
I know I tried really hard.
and threw it to the sideline.
But back then, when Iris was Jenna's age, she had to grow up with a father. Might go to work in the morning, never come back.
Oh,
Only poor kid, for the first 20 years of his life, thought I'd ran out on him. They had to deal with burdens I wish they didn't have to carry.
But baby, you gave them everything that you had.
Cecile, we have the chance to raise Jenna in a place where she doesn't have to hide in her room because there's supercharged blackout.
yeah. Exhibit A.
To give Jenna what I couldn't give Iris and
Makes sense though. I get him. I get him.
No one's watching this.
No thanks.
Gunther was dead.
Mark, you don't have to do this. If I want Frost back, I did. So what happens when she turns on that treadmill and busts a hole in the timeline? Or decides it's a lot easier to just kill you than help you bring Frost back?
That's what I'm thinking she's gonna do. I don't think she's gonna have no loyalty to help you do that.
I would even care. You are a part of Team Flash. Not anymore.
Team Red Death.
I'm just the dirtbag who double-crossed you. Mark! Before Frost was one of my best friends,
She was enemy.
she tried to kill me.
Yeah.
People make mistakes. I was so desperate not to make the same mistakes I made with Dawn that I rushed into thinking the Red Death was the new Avatar. But actually, she's a new threat. One I wasn't ready for. And now the whole world might have to pay for my mistake. And the only one that can help me out of this is you. You've got the wrong guy. It's too late for me. Now you're wrong. It's never too late for second chances.
Look, maybe I didn't go about this the right way. But Iris, you are his lightning rod. You can calm him down, make a truce.
Wouldn't it be easier to
I wouldn't put the little gun thing down, Iris.
I tried that. We had a falling out when the Flash turned against me.
I don't believe you. You and Iris were best friends. You knew her better than anyone in the world. If things really were as dire as you say, why wouldn't she help?
She did.
Because she can't.
Mm-hmm.
The Flash and the Rogues were attacking me. I was dead to rights. All I could do was throw a lightning bolt and hope it landed.
Mm.
It was meant for the Flash, but
You killed her.
Now you know she killed. Now you know she killed you in another timeline.
But if my Iris were alive, she would help me do it. I know it.
But she's not.
You killed her.
That part I believe. It's the rest of your story that I'm struggling with. You see, we have this thing in journalism called a red team. And before we go to print with any big story, we put together a group of reporters and have them try to poke holes in it. Make sure we're airtight. If I was red teaming your story, I would take another look at why the Flash turned on you. You said it was because he was jealous. But you're the one who's obsessed with your enemy's technologies.
Yeah.
You're the one trying to stop crimes before people can even think about committing them.
Two.
Did the Flash really turn against you?
Did you
Or
try
did
to
he see your thirst for power and try to
Yeah.
take you down?
you're twisting my words.
Why are you trying to take me to your timeline? Do you really want a truce? Or are you using me as bait to bring your Flash out?
I am trying to protect my city.
You don't want peace with the Flash. You want to kill him.
You're damn right I do.
Should have been shot her. But I like they got to show how Iris with her journalism mind. I like that when I see it on Superman and Lois and they saw Lois and her
Maybe when
how
the
good on
dust
journalism she
settled,
is. But
I could get my friend back. But I guess it's not meant to be. I wanted to do this the easy way. But you want to get nuts?
Okay. That's cool. That's what Iron Man type. Yeah. That's cool.
Let's get nuts.
Do they got Iris down? They do now?
okay?
It's up to you, Flash.
It's the last time we seen the treadmill used with Godspeed. Or we seen it after that, I think. I want to see her world. Yeah, I want to see how her world look.
Jen, it's okay.
No, it's not, man. Y'all see this red? That whoa. It's a Seal, the Scarlet Witch of the Arrowverse.
I'm feeling a huge wave of fear. Joe, this IX house has been hit too. I need to help them.
Yeah, so she the Scarlet Witch. I don't know much about Cecile from the comments. Even if there is a Cecile in the comments, I need to look into her. Oh yeah, because the medical's off. Y'all could track him now.
Frank, yeah.
Flash is out by Route 119.
Well, let's go get him right now. How do you suppose we do that? You got a teleporter we don't know about?
Actually,
We do.
Mark, please. You don't have to do this. You still have a choice.
No, he doesn't. I'm giving him the one thing he wants, what your team refuses to give. It's too late.
So we're gonna give him a Frost from our universe. It won't be the same as the one he missing. So he chose good in the end. Pretty sure it's gonna cost him though.
Barry, are you okay?
Mark? What did you do? Overloaded the capacitors. So instead of turning your organic speed into a wormhole, the treadmill shot it all back at her. Overwhelming her artificial speed. Yeah, the treadmill's toast now.
Run her to the freaking cells that start that.
Too much more speed, I can't run. Where do you think you're going?
Uh-oh.
Mark, go!
I don't think Mark gonna survive it.
Double cross us, huh, Kendall?
Actually, yeah. Do.
Alright. He's sticking with him though. He going on his Neo from the Matrix shit.
Somebody order a prison break? How'd you guys know we were here?
Long story, we'll tell you later. We gotta get Mark.
I don't think he's gonna get Mark.
We gotta go right now.
No, I'm not gonna leave him behind.
Got to.
What are you doing? Without your speed, that monster will slaughter us all.
Stop! What are you doing? Hey!
Yeah, just watch him die. Is he dead though?
This isn't right. We shouldn't have left him there.
What?
We had no choice.
For saving our sorry ass?
It's not the way we do things.
We didn't have
We
no
don't leave
speed,
people
bro.
behind.
And what choice did we have?
Yeah.
Without your speed, that psycho would have killed all of us, not just Mark.
What about Mark?
He's gone, baby. Gone.
Sorry. He didn't make it up.
Well, then we have to go back for him.
But
He's deadly. And even if he weren't, why Why would we risk our hides to go save the guy who betrayed us?
Mark saved Barry's life.
He saw which way the wind was blowing and switched sides. Again.
Like, that's so different than the rest of you? I do not like you.
So what?
So, everything on this planet is connected. We are all part of a greater whole.
I get his point though, bro. We had a major heist that we would have pulled off,
Are you
but you
serious?
betrayed us.
Defending the guy who tried to turn you into his dead ex?
Yes. Because throwing away even one life is absolutely senseless.
Keelan's right. We can't lose anyone else. We need to figure out Red Death's next move. She still has the whole city under blackout.
Well, Mark destroyed her treadmill, right? So, well, maybe she'll just pack it up and go home.
She can't. She'll make him build him build her a new one, but she's gonna have him in a slaving this time.
Getting revenge on our own version of the Flash.
That's just great. She probably hates you as much as she hates the other one. Damn. You're just as responsible for destroying her ride as Mark is.
Which means that whatever she's planning next, it's only gonna get worse.
Yep.
Mark's dead.
Bro, we had no choice though. What can we did? Barry don't got his speed, Red Death supercharging back up, and there's multiple them already pinning him down.
Reminded me of how little time any of us might have left, and so I think I'm ready.
Let's see finally talking to him.
Talk. You know, about us.
Bro, you just kept me on hold that long? I don't want to talk now. What you mean?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but like our satellites are still down, and we still barely have any power. And with Mark, maybe our timing just isn't right.
Of course. I can't believe I brought that up. That was stupid.
No, it's not. It's not stupid. Because look, as soon as we send Red Death packing,
We gonna be back. Yo, we gonna be back to there. Said I ain't forgetting about you. Alright.
You doing okay, baby? Look a little down for somebody who just saved your daughter and the neighborhood.
I keep thinking about that lightning.
Maybe she said his way now.
If it had hit a few feet higher, it would have blown a hole straight into Jenna's bedroom.
Yeah. But she may say it his way now.
Maybe you're right. Maybe the city isn't a safe place to raise her. Hey, Nugget.
But let me guess, now he said her way. Like, oh, I see that you're more than capable of protecting her.
That's right, baby girl. Mommy is a superhero. She ain't stopping anytime soon.
Superheroes don't run.
Well, time to go back to bed.
You have in a sec, okay? I don't understand.
Listen, we both want Jenna to have a safe and normal childhood, but I also want her to grow up knowing she can be anything she wants, just like her mom. What are we telling that little girl up there?
If we go.
Now.
So we could stay in Central City?
Stay in Central City.
It's gone. All my work.
Oh, she
my
mad.
dreams. Crushed by the Flash. Fuck it!
So, what are you
to my world,
So I'm gonna take his.
so I'll take his. But this time, we will bring the war down!
Well, season 9, episode 3 of The Flash, The Mask of Red Death, part 1, to be continued. This episode, I think we wrapped up the Cecile and Joe storyline for the moment of them discussing what the move. She's saying Joe's point of view, he's saying her point of view, and making a decision for their daughter to stay in Central City. So I think we got a bow on that story. Allegra and Chester story, they still on hold. When he was ready to talk, she wasn't. She was ready to talk, he wasn't, because of everything that was going on. So we're going to continue that little love affair until they have their ultimate talk. Mark, dead. Is he? We don't know. But, it don't like Red Dead is trying to build another cosmic treadmill. So I don't see if she'll have a purpose for long. So she may just kill him. But Flash and Red Death, I like the reveal of Flash realizing that his sights on who it could be was so narrow, and when he finally seen it was an avatar and it was an actual person, a new threat, control they suit remotely, he realized he was assessing the whole threat wrong. So I liked the way he had to come to realizing he was only looking at it one way of who this threat could possibly be. And, you know, the negative Speed Force and trying to talk them down wasn't going to be in the answers. Red Death revealed her story, which I don't know how much of it we believe, but we'll have to see how much of that come true. But it was a solid episode. Season 9, episode 3, The Mask of Red Death. Can't wait for the next episode next week, which I'm assuming obviously is part 2 of that. But until then, that's my reaction to The Flash. Leave your comments down below, like the video, subscribe, and suggestions for anything.